Thank you for joining us for class. I'd like to spend a few minutes going over the student portal. At the top of the home page, you can click here to launch into the student portal. You will need to put in the username and password that you were provided by our administrative staff. Your role will be student, and then you click Login. We're now in the learning management system. At the top left is communication. This is where you would send messages to your instructor. You would receive information about announcements. And then there's information about the classes. You can see that I'm in class CAD 101. The layout for all of our courses is very similar. There's a welcome to class, the area for you to interact with your instructor, information about accessing the software. For Autocad, there's information about configuring the software, course syllabi, discussion forums, and each of the lessons. So I'm going to start at the top. Welcome to CAD 101. So you can see there's some general information about the class, meet your instructor, contacting your instructor, some things we recommend that you do. If you haven't purchased the textbook, here's a link to purchasing the textbook. Here's a link to this video about the student portal user interface, information about grades, and a course overview video. The section down here, interact with your instructor, the guidance is provided. Then we have access to the Autodesk software. There's information on the computer hardware requirements and what people who are enrolling for one course, where they have to go to get their software, people in multiple courses, training bundles, and technology certificate programs, how they get their software. There is also a link provided here about the service pack updates for your software. Autocad software configuration. There's a link that shows you how to configure Autocad. So if I click here, you'll see that it takes me to a different page. I have different things to do. I download a zip file, I read a PDF for guidance, and then there are videos for me to watch. We have the course syllabus and file downloads. So let's look at a typical syllabus. On the syllabus, there's a course description, the learning objectives, and the course format, and again, a link to the textbook. The courses are broken down into lessons. We have discussion forums, so we talk about discussion forums and the fact that there is a deliverable due at the end of the first week. Lesson 1, the topics that are covered, reading assignments, assessments that you'll have to do, and any deliverable assignments. So lesson 2, lesson 3, similar things. You can see here in lesson 3, there's a project due at the end of week 1. Lesson 4, 5, and 6, and at the end of the course, we are submitting a deliverable sheet set, and there's also an Autodesk course evaluation. When I go into the discussion forums, you can see that there's a student forum and a graded forum. The student forum is terrific. It's for all of you guys in the class to get to know one another, to share information. How do I do this? How can I help you with that? And so on and so forth. And then there's a graded forum, and the topic is AutoCAD's uses. In lesson 1, standard format. It's saying at the very beginning, make sure you've configured your AutoCAD software. For Revit, Navisworks, Civil 3D, 3ds Max, there is no configuration that's needed, only for AutoCAD. So there's a video that you can watch. I'm just going to click this one right here. So with the videos, you can either watch them in full screen, or you can go on and do them on 2 monitors. We strongly recommend that when you're doing the courses, that you watch the video through in its entirety before you start doing something. So again, all of the courses are project-based. You're going to be doing something. The videos are the instructional methodology. If you have questions, you're welcome to contact your instructor and seek clarification. The videos are very valuable tools. Again, please watch the videos before you do it and then watch them while you're doing it. So we have the videos, what the reading assignments are, what the quizzes are, and you can see right here, there's a quiz for lesson 1 called Exploring the User Interface. I'm going to get ready to take the exam. So I'm going to go start exam. Am I sure? Now remember, you only have 2 attempts at taking an exam or a quiz. If you take 2, the second grade is the one that matters. So it's not which of these 2 exams you get the better grade on. If you do well on the first exam, fine. If you take it again and you don't do as well on the second exam, you're going to get that grade. So again, these are multiple choice questions. Here's the question. Here are the options. So all of the lessons are similar. Videos, reading assignments, quizzes. This is a PDF. So for this quiz, you're going to be drawing this completed drawing. It's telling you information down here where the base point is. The dimensions are provided in this image, and then it will ask you questions like, how far is it from the midpoint of A to the end point of C? You do not need to draw the dimensions. This is the completed drawing that you're going to be evaluated upon. So lesson 3, similar format. What's due when? Lesson 4, lesson 5, and lesson 6. At the end of the courses, there are tips and tricks provided by Lynn Allen. Lynn Allen is the Autodesk evangelist. She's been working with AutoCAD essentially since AutoCAD 1.0. Wonderful lady, very engaging. She puts these tips and tricks out every year, so you can read the most recent one or even go back to the 2005 version and see what's going on. Over here on the left-hand side, I have attendance information and reports and transcripts. So progress reports, it will show me where I am on my different quizzes, midterm reports, and my actual academic transcripts. These are the unofficial transcripts. So again, this is our user interface. Enjoy. We're so glad you're here and hope that you learn a whole lot. And thank you for choosing to be with us at VDCI CAD Teacher.